Hello there, Capricorn. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I hope you're doing very well. So let's look at these pre-shuffled cards. So for the tarot cards here, we have the Five of Swords, the Six of Cups, the Sun, the Center, the Seven of Swords, and Death. Whoa. So it's I don't know, it feels like there's some genuine love here, but it got real messy. Here's the truth is I love you. 32 secrets. We don't change a thing. Natural 37. And then we have forgiveness 23. Please forgive me. Okay, so I feel like this person might have gotten a little selfish or something like this. Or what is going on? I feel like a lot of you maybe haven't heard too much from this person lately. Like they might have just ended it and for no reason. For some of you, this could be a ghosting situation where everything seemed, fine and perfect for a lot of you here. It felt wonderful, but I feel like this person, some people have like subconscious sabotage programs running where when they meet with true happiness, like I feel you two have together, something in them might destroy it because it's the fear of like once you have something like this you'll lose it, or what will it mean, or they might have to like change their life in a certain way and like they can't handle that. They're not like ready to take things to the next level in their life. So yeah, I do feel like the truth is that they love you with the Sun and the Six of Cups here. And I mean, they love you just the way you are with this natural here. So I feel like this is saying if they did like ghost you or they ended this, they lied or something like this, it wasn't because you weren't enough, you weren't good enough for them. I feel like they just couldn't get up to the level of love you're offering them. So it doesn't mean they never will, because this is a general reading and, there's lots of different people watching this, lots of different situations. Because they do have this in their heart for you. And, I feel like they never wanted to hurt you. They did. I do feel a lot of you watching this pile were probably hurt by them in some way, since we have the Five of Swords, the Seven of Swords, and Death all together here. And it looks like, you're really feeling the same really sweet bond with them as well. So if things are going pretty nicely in your connection right now, this might not be your pile. They could be this could also mean they're doing everything they can to make you think that they don't like you or they don't love you as much as they do. They could be just trying to really stop the feelings and just hide that from you, but they really feel something really intense with you. Let's get some oracle cards as well. Okay, here's Bountiful Harvest. Growth, abundance, patience. Plant seeds now, watch them grow, and enjoy the fruits of your labor. So for some of you, this could be just like a storm, kind of a hard time you're going through with this person. This could be like, okay, this is just a difficult phase that you guys can make it through with this person. I see this like the Empress card as well. So this could also mean you have a lot going for you. So if this person isn't able to step up, it's time for you to get someone who will meet you on your level for sure, because you have to be aware of just how much you have to give. And then we have stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So yeah, I feel like that's what this card is all about here too. It's coming through as encouragement for you, pile two, to be like, you have a lot of options. Never get stuck and hung up on one person who is not able to meet you at your level, even if there was like a really amazing connection, because some people just aren't ready to know how to deal with that and honor that enough. Okay, because I feel like with the connection here, there should have been maybe some more commitment or stepping up here, because I do feel like you were really offering that to this person. I almost feel like a lot of people watching, they have been watching pile 5, have come to this pile today. Pile 2 has been very happy and intensely spiritual lately. So it's interesting. Pile 5 has been the one where the person has been like ghosting, and then like you've been going through like a broken heart, and you've been healing, and you've been letting someone new come in who's really going to help heal you and just really get you happy about life again. Look at this. See? New love. What was I just saying? So don't get down on yourself thinking that you don't have any other options and you can't have new love. In fact, I think this could be, something, this person like was a catalyst, like training you for this really happy new love to come in for you. So, but you have to also level up in your own life. You have to accept yourself and see all your good. So, okay. Oh, we got like 3 cards coming out here. We have regret. Someone feels remorse for how they treated you. So yeah, if this person did ghost you or they couldn't step up, I feel like they don't feel good about that. The situation doesn't make them feel good about themselves. And even if they're not consciously thinking that, you know, this person, if they act like this, then they can't be genuinely happy in life until they start righting their behavior, you know, getting their behavior right. Here's obsession. Someone in this connection is gripped by obsessive thoughts. So this could have been I see this as obsession sometimes as well. So that could be why this person got spooked and they were like, I feel this too intensely, so I don't know what else to do. I don't want to talk about it. I always just want to keep my feelings a secret. They don't like sharing their feelings. And here's different pages. You and this person don't share the same vision. Yeah, I feel like this was the deal here, that this person, maybe they weren't ready for like this deeper commitment, but you were. You definitely were, because you're so like there for this person and you have so much to offer. Yeah, you're probably like ready for marriage with someone, you know, you have so much to offer. So I feel like this person either will be coming in with like a big apology and really starting to see the light, or this new person will be coming in for you. So just stay open, you know, don't get hung up on one option. That is so important. And there's lots of great like law of attraction videos out there, which, you know, the law of attraction is kind of a strange thing, but there's a lot of good content out there about like manifesting love, because it helps you to start feeling better about yourself, feeling better in your own body and your own skin, and just really starting to level up your life. So it's a lot of good like self-improvement content out there. So I'd recommend watching some videos like that if you are despairing and thinking you're not going to find someone else after this. Because with 5 of Swords and 7 of Swords, you deserve, for overall energy, you deserve better treatment than that, especially when there was like such an intense, nice connection here. And look at the Devil coming through now. So you make me want to do bad things. So speaking of obsession, I was actually thinking of the Devil with this card as well. So again, I'm just getting this person's not on your level. Doesn't mean they never will be, but right now they're not. For many of you watching this. And here is I am coming, trust. So this could be this new love that is coming in for you, which is lovely. Okay, let's see what else is going on here. Their main thoughts about you, pile 2. Here we have, oh, how cute. Ace of Swords, panda. The 9 of Wands. So I feel like they do see some kind of truth in the situation. They do clearly see your value, but they just have like these walls and these guards up. I also feel like they don't want to disturb your peace. So I do feel like they feel their energy is maybe not good enough for yours. And then here is the King of Swords. Yes, this person, I feel like I don't know. It feels more like your rejection is divine protection kind of thing here. Because if this person did reject you, it's divine protection for your true divine partner to come in, or, you know, someone who will treat you in a very loving way. And I was just watching a reading by Wicked Virgo yesterday, and she said, you know, when you're offering someone unconditional love and they don't take it, she's like, you know, if you're staying in that unconditional love, you know, Source is going to back you up. There's always a backup plan. There's a backup option for you. You know, when you're giving this unconditional love to someone who just will shut you out, well, there's going to be someone else who's going to be able to meet you at that level and be even better than you think, than this person is. Because this person is just like not ready to open their heart, is what it feels like. Yeah, here is Death showing up again. So they tried to like rationalize the situation way too much. And here's Rest and Rejuvenation, number 19. So it's like easier for them just to not talk. I feel like this was definitely, this intensity in the connection was definitely like disturbing their inner peace. Okay, so not that you were disturbing, just like all the feelings they were feeling. It was very intense. All right, here's the Page of Cups. So they're really feeling something for you here. but I feel like they weren't okay with it, like going too much beyond like a flirting stage. Here's a 10 of Pentacles. They were just afraid of getting just totally swept away by all those feelings there. And then here's the Knight of Swords. So I feel like they kept choosing rationality instead of, you know, choosing to just go with the flow, go with the emotions, give into that. So this person does feel like really at home with you. You guys really did. I feel like you have really something established here. Like they do feel that you are like family to them. Their actions might not be showing that, but I feel, you know, that's what they're feeling though. And here's community, number 7. So this can mean like family as well. But I'm also getting like Aquarius energy here, where this person, it's like easier for them to just like kind of like be spread out over a group rather than narrowed in on one person, because to them that's safety. Because like when you're narrowed in on one person, then you can be totally shattered and your heart can be broken by that one person. But when you have like a big social network and you're not invested in one single person, then it's not as scary. So I'm not saying that's the best way to do things. That's just, I feel like, where this person is. And it is understandable. You know, it is scary to have one person who you put everything in them and they can break your heart. And even if that one person is totally trustworthy, you know, that person can still die or something like that. And then your heart is completely broken from the grief. So it does make sense why some people avoid going all in love, especially if they're trying to get a lot accomplished in their life. This person might be really focused on their career, making money. Okay, their intentions towards you, pile 2. Here's the 2 of Wands. So I feel like they haven't totally moved on from the situation. They might have just like temporarily shut the door. And here's Judgment, because they do like still have a lot that they need to learn. We have the Ace of Swords as well, so this means there is some kind of like clarity, something coming to light, coming in for them. So I feel like they are open to seeing things differently, to clearing things up in the past with you. Here's the Queen of Pentacles. They are really this is why they can't move on, because I feel like they are really understanding just how good you have been to them. Whoa, and here's the 10 of Cups as well. So yeah, this person, they keep getting drawn back. Like there's this magnet, because they see that you were just like Santa Claus to them. Like maybe you guys were even showering them with gifts. Some of them, they could be coming back if, you know, they're really feeling regret. They could be coming back to do the same for you. It is a little intimidating and scary for them. And then here's the second chakra, number 36, along with the Goddess of the Moon, number 52. So this person has a very strong attraction to you. And so they could be coming back due to their attraction for you as well. I do feel like they're trying to get their thoughts to override their desires here, because they do feel like they go into chaos when they connect with you, because it is so intense. So yes, this is our typical, it was so intense and they ran story. Okay, let's see what else comes through here. We have freedom. Do you not see you are already free? So I feel like this person didn't understand that there is a way to still feel free in a love relationship. And so, you know, they run, even though there are ways to still have like a balanced relationship where you still feel very free. Okay, what are their main blocks with you? Pile 2. Here is Death coming up again. I think we got like the Magician. This person, yeah, this person's like trying to control life. They're trying to control like the natural way of life, the natural order of life, or something like this. And then here is the Moon, and they're trying to control their fears. They're running, I feel, from their deeper fears, for sure. They could also be dealing with like actual death in like their family or something right now. And so there's just too like really intense changes and transitions in their life. And so it's just like too much right now for them to even, to to have, like, there's too much change that's going on in their life. Okay, so what do they most want you to know? Pile 2. We have the High Priestess. We have the Eight of Swords. So they feel like you can really see into them, like you really, really, really know them, like inside and out. And they're like, this really scares me, because they're like, they feel like they're blind when it comes to life. Most of the time, they feel like they're going through life blindly. And you seem to like see everything, like you're the opposite, and that's scary for them because they're used to like just people not seeing them. So I feel like they just don't really want to be seen or something. And then here is Justice. So this is coming through to say, like, I feel like they do want to make things right with you. And if they don't come in and make things right, the universe will come in and make things right. Like I said, there will be like a backup option for you if you are committed to like being in love, being in this unconditional love space, and just being on your highest path in life, and, you know, serving the highest good. Then the universe is going to, the highest good will come in and bring you your highest good. So either this person, if you guys are, if this is truly the best match for you, or, you know, someone who will really, really show up for you and be there for you. King of Pentacles. Okay, let's get a quick advice card here. I think I already got you a lot of advice. This was mostly an advice, almost more of an advice reading. That's usually what happens when we have stuff coming through, where if the person like broke it off and is ghosting or whatever they're doing. Here's the Sun. Don't give up on your happiness. Look, it's right in the middle of this reading as well, you guys. So you have a lot to live for. You have a lot to hope for. You have a lot. Just keep working on yourself. Keep working on your own shadows, and keep letting the light into your own dark, into your own shadows. And the more light you let in, for like the divine light, the pure divine light, the more you're aligned with like really happy things coming into your life. So don't get stuck in like loops of like trauma and betrayal. Keep reaching for the light. You have to reach for the light. It's really, 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 really important. Okay, so what are their messages for you? What might they say to you? There isn't a single soul in this universe who could ever replace you. So if this person wasn't acting like this towards you, then this is your message to be like, this other person's out there for you who's going to say that to you. I'm sorry I hold back my love for you. Yeah, they really did. They really hid it, and they kept it a secret. And it wasn't part of their self-image to be like this person who's like committed and loving. I wish you could tell me what to do to make things right, but I probably wouldn't do it anyway. And that's where, you know, the universe will make things right if they don't. I'm addicted to your love and attention. Wow, that makes sense with the Devil card coming through and the Obsession card. I imagine what our life would be like together, because they did feel like a lot of happiness with you. I don't want to fight this anymore. There's 11-11. Union is close. You're almost there. So I feel like that's some hope coming in for you guys. Means like, you know, you're really close to just feeling happy and at home in yourself. When you're happy and at home with yourself, then that's when some really cool people can show up in your life. I meant to show this card on the bottom of this Divine Time deck as well. It's funny because I was just seeing this and I mentioned Santa Claus, and actually this is another Christmas card here. So I don't know if Christmas is something important with this connection, or maybe at Christmas time, when gifts are placed under the tree, expect extra company. Okay, that's interesting. And then here is, it's time for a break. How are you even awake? Relax. So maybe you guys need to work on your sleep schedule as well. Get on a regular sleep routine, because if you have any, like, if you have any depression or anxiety, like, one thing that can really, really, really help is if you get on a regular sleep schedule, like very regular. If you can, of course. Okay. Your energy seduces me. Whoa, you guys had a very sexual connection, or you have a very sexual connection. I don't feel good enough for you. So I really feel like they couldn't control what they felt. Like, it was overwhelming. And so I feel like they'd gotten themselves to a place where maybe they could control a lot of their passions, and then it was scary when they couldn't with you. You will be my spouse. Interesting. We had 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles showing up in this reading. So you guys are starting to align with that. You're so beautiful. So start aligning with the Sun, the 10 of Cups, and the 10 of Pentacles. You can even make a vision board with like those cards or from your favorite decks even. With you forever. So there you go. 10 of Pentacles. And here's I need you. Yeah, this person was starting to feel really like dependent on you. You are so attractive. And we got, I'm sorry I hurt you. Your body gives me so much pleasure. What did I tell you guys? This is a very physical connection. But definitely a heart connection too. I check your social media all the time. I see your value for sure. We saw that down here. This is becoming very apparent to them, you guys. I don't want this to be over with us. So just make sure if this person does come back, you know, make sure you have good boundaries. You know, you don't have to get completely icy, but, you know, just make sure you know what you need and want for yourself. And if this person, you know, can't step up, you know, just know that someone will. I'm struggling with money. And here's everything I do for our future. So this could also mean they're still working toward their future. So I feel like some immaturity here for sure. But this is someone who does want family one day. I see myself having kids with you. So maybe this is one of those just like really bad timing situations where they have a lot of growing and maturing to do. But they could be ready, you know, a good bit down the line. So yeah, I hope this helped you, pile two. Like I said, if your connection's just really happy right now, peaceful, this might not be your reading. But yep, thank you guys so much for being here.